Go ahead and introduce yourself to the camera.
My name's Dylan Lohman, and I play baseball at Cal State San Bernardino.
And what is your major here?
Kinesiology with the focus of exercise science.
All right, so my first question for you today is going to be, why did you choose to come here to Cal State San Bernardino?
Well, I had coaches interested in me for playing baseball at the college, and that was one thing. And then also I looked into their kinesiology program, and it seemed like the right fit for me because that's my major.
So why did you choose kinesiology to be your major in the first place?
Well, I want to stay in the field of baseball, and no matter which way it turns out. I mean, baseball, I want to pursue baseball in some type of way. So, I mean, I feel like being in kinesiology is the right way for me to go.
So with your major in kinesiology, would you want to be like a physical therapist or a sports trainer, or what exactly?
I'd like to be a coach or a sports trainer or something in those lines, and possibly even a scout or whatever. I mean, just be involved with it.
Okay. So how do you feel about your academic experience and performance here so far?
What do you mean by that?
So, like, would you feel like your experiences with, like, the classes and, like, this being able to get schedules and your teachers have all been satisfactory so far?
As an athlete, we get priority registration, so, I mean, it's a lot easier for me. And also, I feel like most of the kinesiology professors are very helpful, so that's also a plus.
All right, so would you say that... All right, so would you say that being an athlete has aided your academic experience? Would you say it's made it easier for you?
For sure. I couldn't imagine going to school and not playing a sport. I mean, that also makes me interested in school because, I mean, I don't know, it motivates me to pass my classes so that I'm eligible to be playing. For the sport. And
I'm sure you organize your schedule to be with a lot of your teammates and stuff like that, so it's got to help being able to take the same classes.
Oh, yeah, for sure, because, I mean, if you miss a class, you could always talk to a teammate and see what's going on with that, if you missed notes or small things like that, and also preparing for tests and quizzes or anything else like that, so...
Okay, so what factors have influenced these choices and experiences? Like, what made you decide to be a kinesiology major? What made you decide to pursue baseball? Like, do you anticipate to play baseball past college?
Well, yeah, I would love to play baseball past college, but if that doesn't happen, I would like to do something in the lines of baseball just because I consider it fun. I don't consider it a job, so... I feel like that would be a good job to have, just being involved with the sport.
Now, as far as your coaches go, do you think that they've helped you along in this process of getting your degree?
Absolutely. I feel like they are a big help, and, I mean, they're easy to talk to. So if you need help from them, they will get help from the school for you. So, I mean, that's obviously a big factor in getting help through the school, because it's not always easy to talk to people high up in the school. Okay. But the coaches make that easier.
Now, after answering these questions, would your conclusion about collegiate sports be that they contribute to your education? Like, do you think that playing a sport makes it easier for you to get an education and get a degree?
I don't know if it makes it easier, but... Wait, what was that again?
So, what I'm saying is that people think that there's a lot of, naturally people think there's a lot of give and take with being an athlete because you experience different things. So you go out on road trips and you have long practice hours and you have to do a lot. So would you say that your overall experience has been easier or more difficult as a student athlete?
I feel it's definitely more difficult during season. In the fall when we aren't playing season, I feel like it isn't as tough. But definitely with road trips, it's a lot harder to study for tests and have my schoolwork completed in time and stuff like that. But, I mean, I get it done. It's just not as easy.
So what does your hardest day during season consist of?
I would say probably Tuesday this quarter because On Tuesday, I have class from 8 to 10. Then I have class from 10 to 12. Then I come home, I eat, go to the field around 1, hit early, practice from 2 to 5, come home, eat, and then I have lab from 6 to 9. Come home, do homework, and then the next day I have weights at 6:30, so I'm up about 5:30, and that's definitely my worst day.
So during season, tell me what a normal weekend series is like for you.
Well, a normal weekend series would be a 4-game series, which starts on a Friday night, and we split 2 home games, so we play 2 there and 2 here. Usually Friday night we play 1, and we get home pretty late, about 11, and the next day we have a doubleheader, and we usually have to get up 6:30 to get to the field by about 7:30, and then we finish up around 6, 7. Have a little bit of time to recover, not much though, and then we're back on the road to wherever we're playing. So if we're playing at San Diego, we got to get up at, let's say, 6 o'clock and be on the bus by 7 o'clock to get there for BP around 9 o'clock or something like that. So it's a pretty tough thing to do, especially if you have midterms or finals or whatever else you may have homework to do on the weekend. So it's tough to do, but it's manageable.
So overall, you'd say that being a student athlete is something that you're glad you're doing, and it's really, it's in the long run, it's helping you in your academic experiences.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world.
Okay, so to conclude it, you originally chose to come here to play baseball, and you got recruited to come here. You chose your major because you love baseball and you want to keep doing it after you graduate, and you want to stay in the sport for as long as you can. You like the classes here so far, and the counselors and teachers and coaches have all helped you get through it as quickly as possible. And you still think that it might be more difficult during season?
Yeah, during season, but not during off season, such as the fall for us. But winter and spring are much harder.
Okay. Well, thank. All right. Well, that's all. That's going to be all we have today. So thank you, Dylan, and that's it.
No problem.